Emanating from deep under the earth, spreading across the globe at the speed of thought, changing the world one brain at a time. This is Last Call Live from Green Brain Comics. Welcome, folks. Good morning, good evening, and Eid Mubarak to all of our many Muslim friends and neighbors. Get rid of that. This might be better. Look at me, my shaven face. I am Dan Merritt. I forgot for a second. I am Dan Merritt. I say more confidently this time. Co-owner at Green Brain Comics. Each week we have one last chance to modify our final order numbers on the comics and graphic novels that are going to print now and arriving in about 3 weeks. I'm here today to share this list of upcoming books and give you one final chance to place your request before our final order deadline. It's always dramatic. Last Call Live is broadcast live from Studio G version 5.0 in East Downtown Dearborn. Welcome to Last Call Live. Green Brain Comics and Last Call Live are powered by Comichub. Check out Comichub online at comichub.com. Mobile apps available for Android and iPhone. Start up an account online or sync up to your existing account. Order and pay securely online and make sure you never miss an issue. There it is. I got this turned around. Maybe I'll do it this way. Sorry for the muttering, folks. Old habits. Okay, we are over on Comichub. Let's see. I'll be using Comichub today. We will be looking at the last call for confirmed orders carousel. That is shop coming soon at the Comichub entry page. The first carousel that you'll see at the top here is the current search. Those are all alphabetical listings of the most current catalogs in Comichub. I think they go back 3 months, and they are full of high-quality comics to order. Second carousel down is the one we will be looking at this evening, last call for confirmed orders. Below that is publisher recommended. This is pretty cool because it's got some preview pages for upcoming releases. Arcade Kings is one of those that we will be looking at today. And the bottom carousel on the Comichub homepage is next Wednesday's items. This is generated by my invoices that are coming in next week, Wednesday, April 26th. Is that right? That's right. I got it right on the first time. Okay, let's scroll back up to last call for confirmed orders. And let's get started. Last call for special items, jump on points, epic conclusions, or just interesting stuff that is worth spotlighting on last call for special items. First up this week is the Grim Reaper pack. This is a bundle of comics with special themed covers. This set is created by artist Dave Johnson for the series Grimm. This will be reprinting Grimm 1 through 5. All covers brand new for this release by Dave Johnson. Ooh, we get a Will Eisner Best of Spirit Artisan Edition. How does that look? I'm still looking the wrong way, and it's all right. This Best of Spirit Artisan Edition is published by IDW and reprints classic material from Will Eisner's Au revoir, all scanned from the original art pages and represented here, warts and all. Not that Will Eisner's pages have any warts on them. They're too covered in black ink. That is a beautiful cover right there. Will Eisner's Best of Spirit Artisan Edition. Next up, we got a couple of boxes to show you. Maybe this will be a better way to show it to you. Okay, this first Marvel graphic comic box set is featuring Blade. This is probably cover images from the new series starring Mr. Blade. We even got the window variant. Can't tell you who did the art on that, but I can tell you that it will be available on July 5th. And while this price is set for the bundle, which is, let's see, that's 5 boxes. If you're interested in just the one box, let me know. I'd be happy to set one aside for you in the order. We have also got a new box featuring art of the Moon Knight. That looks like a Steve McNiven cover there. And that there is maybe Phil Noto. Pretty cool looking. If you want a Moon Knight box for your Moon Knight collection, there it is. Got a couple art books in Last Call for Special Items this week. Let's see. This is Hawkeye, the Art of the Series, featuring developmental work and, let's see, exclusive concept artwork and in-depth interviews with the creative team. This runs $60 and will be available in early October. We got another Marvel Studios art book, Werewolf by Night. Same for this, $60, October 4th. Got a couple of posters this week from Marvel. We got this Black Panther #1 Mr. Garson poster. Mr. Garson is a collage artist that does some pretty fantastic work, mining Marvel's graphic history for examples of the character's history and all built up to create this wonderful collage poster measuring 24 by 36, coming in at $8.99, rolled by Mark. Available on June 7th. We get a more of a horizontal poster here from Marvel Universe Ultimate Invasion. This is featuring Brian Hitch artwork. And finally, I'm going to spotlight this issue in special items because this is the first of a 2-part story in Wonder Woman that will be, first off, as this is issue 799, it will be concluding in the epic 800th issue. And this also starts the story that will close out the epic run from Becky Cloonan and Michael W. Conrad, with this cover by Yannick Paquette. This very nice Raza cover. And one more from Terry Dodson. Look at that beauty. You can definitely tell that's a Terry Dodson cover. Those cardstock variants have a cover price of $5.99, while the A cover has a price of $4.99. Okay, let's see what's next. Up next is Last Call for Graphic Novels. Okay. Last Call for Graphic Novels starts out with a complete Incorruptible by Mark Waid. Incorruptible was a series that Mark Waid and Peter Krause put together over at Boom Studios several years ago. I think this is being put into development, so there's a very good chance that we'll see some multimedia from Incorruptible. But in the meantime, you get this complete collection that not only has the first the entire Incorruptible series of issues 1 through 30, but also features the 2 issues that tied into the series Irredeemable. That features a cover by John Cassidy with a cover price of $49.99. It will ship on July 19th from Boom Studios. Here's a new book from Silver Sprockets called Enlightened Transsexual Comics. This is by Sam Zabo. An ancient cosmological entity is on a mission to spread her fluidity across the galaxy. Our raw, uncut heroine roams the wasteland in defense of trans rights and trans wrongs. The definitive collection of Zabo's Etc. comic series, served up in a psychedelic stew of social satire and gonzo gender theory, from Silver Sprockets Enlightened Transsexual Comics, with a cover price of $24.99 on May 17th. We get a collection of the recent Gru miniseries, Gru Gods Against Gru by Sergio Aragones. That was a 4-issue miniseries, all good fun from Dark Horse Comics. The Never Ending Party, also from Dark Horse, from creators Joe Corallo and artist Eva Cabrera. Is that right? Okay, those are names that are on the cover, so yeah. Never Ending Story will be available on July 26th. Also from Dark Horse, Spy Superb, collecting that recent 3-issue series into a brand new hardcover with a gold embossed foil, a ribbon marker, and craft paper-like dust jacket that hides the book in plain sight. With a cover price of $39.99, this will be available on July 26th. Let me know if you're interested. We'd be happy to put a copy on order for you because, yeah. Let's see, from IDW, Star Trek, the graphic novel Warriors of the Mirror Wars. I think this collects a bunch of... That's right, I'm looking the wrong way here. I think this collects a bunch of one-shots that came out last year, but they don't spell that out. $17.99, May 31st. And another Star Trek Star Trek graphic novel collecting the miniseries Star Trek The Mirror War, all 8 issues in one volume for $24.99. Moving on to Marvel, we got a couple graphic novels from Marvel this week. We get a epic collection, Deadpool Dead Reckoning, featuring work from Joe Kelly, Pete Woods, Scott McDaniel, and a Scott McDaniel cover. It's a lot of book for $44.99. Get a smaller cut size Marvelverse Spider-Gwen volume here. This collects some important appearances of Spider-Gwen throughout the years. This is a smaller cut size, so consequently a smaller price, $9.99 for 112 pages. That's a deal. Ooh, here's Katie's future pick of the week for May 17th. Snake Pit's Big Adventure. After years living in Texas, Ben Snakepit and his wife are excited to move to San Francisco. A month later, COVID hits. Am I looking the right way? Yeah. Oh, I did it again. All right. Told in Lo-Fi Diary comics spanning 2019 through 2021, Snake Pit chronicles the challenges of living in lockdown, learning a new city under strange circumstances, and making the best of it. From Silver Sprocket, this is Snake Pit's Big Adventure. Oh, hey, I got a viewer. Hey, Real Rude 6. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining on a Friday night when there's so many other awesome things to do. Thanks for sitting with me and going through this exciting list of new comics coming up. Okay, next up is from Oni Press, Memento Mori. This is reprinting for the first time in English the celebrated Finnish graphic novel Memento Mori from T2 Takalo. It chronicles her sudden, unexpected cerebral hemorrhage and the long road to recovery she had to travel. It is a dramatic story about the life turned upside down overnight. With a cover price of $24.99, this will be available on May 24th. From Hippo Park. This is a new imprint that is through Penguin Random House. Constellations from creator Kate Glasheen, maybe. A debut graphic novel about a queer teen living in the margins who is determined to find their way ahead. Are you supposed to be a boy or a girl? It's a question that follows Claire everywhere. Inescapable on the street, in school, and even at home. A black hole forever trying to pull them in. A unique journey that doesn't turn away from hard truths, courageously honest and vulnerable from Yasmin Omar Atta, the Ignatz Award-winning creator of Mashadra. Constellations is $14.99 with a page count of 224 pages and will be in store on May 24th. Get those orders in by Monday, April 24th. We did that. Am I going back? What happened? I think I doubled some stuff up. Okay. Here we are. Star Wars Hidden Empire. This is collecting the recent miniseries Star Wars of the same name. And this wraps up the trilogy begun in Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters. Got a couple more from Marvel. We got the Thor Legacy of Thanos. This is, I think, a volume 5 from Donny Cates and Salvador Larroca. Also from Marvel Unforgiven. This collects the one-shots Spider-Man Unforgiven, X-Men Unforgiven, Captain America Unforgiven, and Blade Vampire Nation. These are written by Tim Seeley, and this has a cover that's not Kyle Hotz. Valerio DiGiancarlo, something like that. Yeah, that's what it is. Unforgiven from Marvel Comics, $17.99, available on July 5th. Wasp, the Small Worlds graphic novel, collecting that recent miniseries that isn't quite wrapped up. Hold your horses, Marvel. This collects that miniseries along with material from Tales to Astonish, number 44. I'm guessing that's the very first appearance of Janet Van Dyne, celebrating 60 years of the wondrous Wasp, Small Worlds, on July 5th. And that does it for Last Call for Graphic Novels. Let's talk about some new printings now. First up for new printings is Ambassadors number 2, that recent miniseries from Mark Miller. This features art by Carl Kerschel. Will be available on May 17th. If you missed out on the first print, let me know. I'll get a copy in for you. Junk Rabbit number 1, second print with a new cover by creator Jimmy Robinson. I think I got a bunch of these in store, so if you're interested, definitely get that order in. I probably will not be getting it for the shelf. No One number 1 gets a third printing. That second print just came out. Wow. Turning them out. No One, a recent hit from Kyle Higgins with art by Geraldo Borges. It's got this new cover by Mark Englert and Stephen Green, if I am to believe that. Sure. And let's see here. Guardians of the Galaxy number 1, second print. This features a new cover utilizing interior pages from the art of Kev Walker. Again, I got a bunch of these in stock, so might want to special order this if you're interested. And finally, in Last Call for second printings or new printings, this is Iron Man number 1. This is a facsimile edition. These facsimile editions have been amazing. It's so good to have this back in print. This is the first issue of the ongoing Iron Man series. Not the first appearance, but the first starring series by Iron Man from 1968. That seems right. Featuring art by Gene Colan with, it was written by Archie Goodwin. Didn't realize that. That's cool. Very nice. And it's time for, it's time for the last call for second issues. I should start describing these sections, shouldn't I? It's tricky for us to get our orders right on second issues. With no sales history, we tend to play it safe and order low. Last chance for second issues is here so you can keep reading your favorite new series. And the first thing on second issues is Mighty Barbarians number 2. Number 1 just came out. This is written by Michael Morrissey with art by Giuseppe Cafaro. Got this cover by Erica Durso. And that is from Ablaze. Hello. Seasons Have Teeth number 2 from Boom Studios by Dan Waters and Sebastian Cabrol, and this Christina Kalida cover. I read the first one. It was pretty cool. The seasons as giant monsters. I like it. Good times. Get that second issue order in before Monday. Oh, do they got any other covers? Yeah, I don't think that's another one. Then we get a second issue from an upcoming miniseries focusing on Stranger Things called Tales from Hawkins. I have not gotten number 1 in yet, so my orders for number 2 are going to be pretty slim. If you're interested, make sure you get that order in before Monday. Second issue for the recent series by Jerry Duggan and artist Scott Koblish. Giant Cockjew will be available on May 17th. From Image Comics. Oh, it's got a B cover too. Look at that. Exorcist Never Die, number 2 from Steve Orlando and Sebastian Pires, published by Mad Cave, available on May 24th. And we got a couple from Marvel here to wrap up the second issues. We got an Extreme Venomverse. It's another series that I don't have a number 1 on the shelf for, so orders are going to be kind of slim. If you're in it, if you want to make sure you get the cover of your dreams, get those orders in through Comichub. You know, you can also email the request, and as long as I know who you are, I'm happy to take that order. And let's see, Star Wars Darth Vader Black, White, and Red, continuing the upcoming. I think number 1's coming out next week. Number 2 features Jason Aaron and David Pepose on short story words and art by Leonard Kirk. Right. And that cover by Adam Kubert. And finally, we have Warlock Rebirth number 2. I read number 1 this week by Ron Mars with art by Ron Lim, and it was a lot of fun. It took me back to the old-timey days of the Infinity War era Warlock. And it's just fun. Good times. Wow, that went quick. Last call for first issues. Wondering what that new series is all about? Interested in the beautiful selection of variant covers? Last call. Uh-oh. I forgot to loop that one. There we go. Last call for first issues is here with new series pitches. Get your orders in and rest assured it will be here for you on release day. Is the idea. There we go. I'm back with a new one-shot from Archie Comic Publishing. This is Chilling Adventures. Our Chilling Adventures presents Jinx, A Cursed Life. We did get a Jinx one-shot from the Chilling Adventures imprint a few months ago, and it did really well. I think this is a good response. Get that new one-shot out there by Magdalene Visaggio with art by Craig Cermak. We got that Craig Cermak cover on A. And this very nice Reiko Murakami cover on B. Chilling Adventures presents Jinx, A Cursed Life. Available on May 17th. Let's see how my chat's doing. Thanks for sticking with me, Ray. Okay, first up, or next up is Elvira in Monsterland. This is a new series written by David Affalone. Go full screen there. With art, interior art by Kuber Ball. We get this A cover by Detroit artist Dave Acosta. Always fun with lots of great Universal monsters and others in the mess. Oh, look, it's the Count. We also get covers from Royal. What's this guy's name? John Royal. Very nice. Kuber Ball. And this photo cover all dressing up the comic called Elvira in Monsterland from Dynamite Entertainment. Well, she's barely wearing anything there. From Dark Horse Comics, we get this new #1 in the world of Hellboy. This miniseries is called Miss Truesdale and the Fall of Hyperborea. One of the last followers of a failing heliopic Brotherhood of Ra. The unassuming Miss Truesdale finds herself on the receiving end of Brotherhood leader Tefnut Trionis's final vision, connecting her life in Victorian London to a young gladiator in ancient Hyperborea. Truesdale discovers she now has the chance to change the future by altering the bygone past. Mike Mignola, creator of the Hellboy universe, and artist Jesse Lonergan team up to tell an all-new supernatural horror tale, Miss Truesdale and the Fall of Hyperborea. Yes, we got that A cover by interior artist Jesse Lonergan and the B cover by Mike Mignola himself. Beautiful. Cool bloody axe. And from DC Comics, we get a couple of new series that it looks like got kind of skewed a little bit in here. I'll try and make it make sense. Sure. Okay, so here's the first one. The first new series from DC on Last Call for confirmed orders this week is Cyborg #1 from writer Morgan Hampton and artist Tom Rainey. Pardon me. This cover by Edwin Gelmond. Let's see. Milestone Initiative writer Morgan Hampton, who wrote some work in DC Power: A Celebration, joins forces with veteran comic artist Tom Rainey to give Cyborg the dawn of DC epic he deserves. We get this B cardstock cover by Tom Rainey. Another cardstock cover by Jorge Corona. And that is Cyborg #1, available on May 16th from DC Entertainment. A little bit out of order, but we get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles annual by Michael Walsh and Vlad Legostave. And this Michael Walsh cover, kind of a old-timey tribute to the old TMNT style. And we get this B cover by the interior artist Vlad Legostov. Sure. Okay, another new series from DC Comics, Titans #1. The Dark Crisis is over and the Justice League is no more. Now a new team must rise and protect the Earth. Titans, go! The Teen Titans are ready to grow up. Each member joined as a much younger hero, certain that one day they'd be invited to join the Justice League. But the time has come for them to not join the league, but to replace it. Are the no longer teen heroes ready for the big leagues? Danger lurks around every corner as heroes and villains alike challenge the new team before they're even begun. Will the DCU ever be the same? Find out in this landmark new issue brought to you by all-star creative team of Tom Taylor and Nicola Scott. On the A, we've got this Nicola Scott beautiful cover. Love that. And we got a B cardstock variant by Jim Lee. That's awesome. We get the art for it, too. That was a dig. Thank you, Jim Lee. We get a cardstock cover by Jen Bartel. Very nice. Featuring Nightwing and his cute little puppy. And we get a blank cardstock variant. Those cardstocks are $1 extra, but they're worth it. You get a good quality paper, and in this case, you got something for an artist to sketch on. Next up, spinning out of Lazarus Planet, Next Evolution is Vigil #1. This has been described to me as Wildcats from the Pacific Rim. Who are the Vigil? That's great. What are they after? Why did they intervene? Are there metas among us? Stay tuned for more. Blip blop. You are being watched. This is a new series by hot superstar artist or superstar writer Ram V, with art by his oft collaborator Lalit Kumar Sharma, with a Sumit Kumar cover. The Vigil #1 will ship on May 16th. It will also have these cardstock covers. You got this very nice one from Mukesh Singh. This one from Pop Man. This is a AAPI Heritage Month cardstock variant cover. And that all ships on May 16th from DC Comics. Vigil #1. From IDW, we get a new series. Let's see. Let's get my face in there again so you remember how handsome I am when I'm shaved. From IDW, we get this new series called Catfight from writer Andrew Wheeler and artist Elias Chrysius. John Wick meets Kill Bill meets cats. Felix lives a life of high fashion and indulgence. Sure, he steals to get it, but he gets it on his own nonetheless. When a mysterious character by the name of Schrodinger threatens Felix's only surviving family member in an attempt to recruit him into a criminal syndicate, Felix is sent on a globe-trotting game of cat and mouse. In a heightened world of colorful criminal masterminds, Catfight #1 has this cover by interior artist Elias Chrysius and this B cover by Morgan Beam. From IDW Publishing, on sale May 31st, Catfight. Interesting. Okay. We get this Star Trek annual from IDW. This is written by Christopher Cantwell and Colin Kelly with interior art by Rachel Stott. We got this Rachel Stott cover. And this, oh boy, they're really putting me through the ringer today. This B variant by artist Steffi Hotriegel. It sounds Norwegian. And we get this C cover by Reese York. All together, this is Star Trek Annual for 2023 from IDW Comics, available on May 31st. Another new miniseries. This is a sequel to the recent hit Saturday Morning Adventures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is Saturday Morning Adventures Continued. This is a 4-issue miniseries by regular creative team Eric Burnham with art by Tim Laddie. We get this Tim Laddie cover. A B cover by Dan Schoening. And a C cover by Sarah Meyer. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures continued. We've got one more thing from Image Comics here. Arcade Kings #1. This is a new series by Dylan Burnett. Let's see. Miniseries premiere, round 1. Fight. Writer and artist Dylan Burnett, who has previously worked on Ant-Man and Cosmic Ghost Rider, unveils a new prestige comics series. Unveils a new prestige comics series sensation, perfect for fans of Invincible and Murder Falcon. Joe, a mysterious new face in Infinity City, has suddenly become the hottest new player at the Roundhouse Arcade. Anyone can challenge him, but no one can win. But Joe's secret past is about to catch up with him when his most formidable challenge yet rolls into town, forcing Joe to combo his powers with a joystick, his fists, and his fighting family legacy. From creator Dylan Burnett and Image Comics, Arcade Kings #1 with this Dylan Burnett cover on A and Corey Lewis of Shark Knife fame on B. This carries a cover of $7.99 with a page count of 48 pages and will be on sale May 17th. Okay, we got, we also have a blank sketch cover for Arcade Kings. Very popular. If you're interested, get those orders in by Monday. Okay, we got a couple new series here from Marvel Comics. We got, let's see, this is called Daredevil and Echo by B. Earl. And art by Phil Noto. Something stirs beneath Hell's Kitchen. For months, the bloodthirsty and demonic Demogoblin has been kidnapping children for reasons unknown. In this series, Daredevil and Echo discover why, as Demogoblin works to wake an ancient and powerful evil, deep within the bowels of the city. Reunited at last with Echo, herself fresh from a brief stint as the host of a Phoenix Force, it falls to Daredevil to stop Demogoblin. They keep changing the spelling on this. And save not only the children, but everyone in New York. From Marvel Comics, creators B. Earl and Phil Noto, Daredevil and Echo. We got this Phil Noto cover. And we got this Declan Shalvey cover. That's pretty swell. Look at, it's the Demogoblin. And this Marvel Icon variant by Stefano Caselli. Next up, we get a new series starring Fury by writer Al Ewing with art by Adam Kubert. This is a pretty fun cover. I like all the different Nick Furies from the various eras. Who is Scorpio? A glamorous rogue agent with a deadly secret. A glamorous rogue agent with a deadly secret lures Nick Fury into the action thriller of a lifetime, his father's. Following the trail opens never before seen Fury files from the howling 40s, the swinging 60s, and today. But it takes more than one Nick Fury to unlock a mystery decades in the making, and to answer the question, who is Scorpio? We've got this Adam Kubert cover, a B cover by Chris Samney, pretty cool, and this C cover by Mike Del Mundo, kind of a tribute to to the classic Steranko covers of Nick Fury days. Fury #1 from Al Ewing and Adam Kubert will be available on May 24th. And we get a new series starring Storm. This is written by Ann Nesenti with art by Sid Kotian. This looks like kind of a throwback story that Marvel's been doing lately. Storm faces the blowback of her powers. Aurora Monroe, a.k.a. Storm, has been a thief, a goddess, and a leader of the X-Men, and she's just getting started. With her mutant ability to control the weather bolstered by her top-notch fighting skills, she's a formidable opponent like no other. As Callisto... Why did they do that? As Callisto of the Morlocks can attest. But when an elemental power emerges near the Xavier Mansion, it'll take Storm to the limit of her powers and beyond. Get ready for an electrifying all-new series showcasing Storm's days of her rocking a mohawk and leading the X-Men as she faces an all-new villain that will threaten to tear her apart from her team and what she thought she knew about herself. Storm #1 is written by Marvel veteran writer Ann Nesenti with art by Sid Kotian, and the A cover has this very nice Alan Davis cover. This Art Germ cover, ooh, so nice. This Nick Klein Stormbreakers variant featuring OG Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, if you're interested in that, get your orders in. That won't be hitting the shelf. And this Marvel Icon variant by Stefano Caselli. And that does it. Oops. And that does it for last call for first issues. Let's look ahead at a few things that we got coming up this weekend. First up is a awesome event at the Senate Theater this weekend that I'll put more information about in the description or in the comments a little bit later. This all happens at the Senate Theater Saturday, April 22nd, starting at 7 p.m. They have a sci-fi double feature, The Last Man on Earth and The Omega Man. That's right. Two movies remaking the same amazing story. The Last Man on Earth and The Omega Man are both staples of my bizarre suburban childhood, and it will be very interesting to see them back to back on the big screen at the Senate Theater. Senate Theater is located down on Michigan Avenue. Sorry, I don't have the address with me. Where'd that go? I'll find that out. The Senate Theater will be showing these great movies tomorrow, and we will be in the lobby at the Senate Theater, which is located at 6424 Michigan Avenue. That's just a couple blocks this side of Livernois. We will be hanging out in the lobby, making sure people know about Free Comic Book Day. Come on down. It'll be fun. And then Sunday is Art Stop at the Center. April 23rd from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. is a first-year event for our friends over at the Dearborn Community Fund and the City of Dearborn for April Arts Month. This is kind of a culmination of this month-long celebration of arts in Dearborn. It features art demonstrations, community arts tables, family craft activities. There's a special gallery exhibit taking place in the Podesky Gallery with lobby performances and costume live model figure drawing. And to boot, there's an inflatable art installation that all happens this Sunday at the... Where are we at? The Dearborn... they should put that right there, huh? Okay, they did put it right there. I should look. This all happens at the Ford Community and Performing Arts Center, 15801 Michigan Avenue in Dearborn. The event is free, And we'll be going on from 12 to 5 Sunday, April 23rd. And then in just a few short weeks, Free Comic Book Day is coming back to Green Brain Comics. Free Comic Book Day this year is May 6th. And we will be running it from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Where'd we go? Now let's hang out there. Maybe I can do that. Sure. No, looks better like that. Okay, there we are. Huh. Back and forth. Okay, Free Comic Book Day also features special guest Bill Morrison, the famed creator of Bongo Comics, editors at Bongo and Mad Magazine, participant and creative director at Futurama. Happy to have Bill Morrison at Green Brain Comics for the very first time. And of course, we also welcome Jim Benton, who is about to celebrate his brand new graphic novel from DC Comics. We will have a short preview from that series, from that graphic novel called Fan Club Batman Squad. It will be available for a short time on Free Comic Book Day here. And that all happens on Saturday, May 6th. Maybe I should take you over to the Facebook page or I'm going to take you to greenbraincomics.com so you could see up close and personal what's happening here. Or maybe I'll do that. Okay, here we are on our Free Comic Book Day page. We've got some more guests. Tamesia Brooks and Sean Peacock, both alumni from the Green Brain staff, will be here showing off their comics, showing off their art. Detroit Zine Fest will be here, and Sketchbook Central, along with other outstanding local organizations. We'd like to thank the East Dearborn Downtown District Authority for their support, the Dearborn City Council, and Mayor Abdullah Hamoud, who will be here to give the opening address for Free Comic Book Day at 10 a.m. And, of course, our good friends at Dearborn Police Department that will be helping to support the event. The Hero and Villain truck will be here from, I think, 11 to 3, serving up their superhero, supervillain themed foodstuffs. They've got a lot of fantastic sandwiches and really nice folks that run the trucks. We will also be giving to every visitor that shows up 3 free comics from a selection of almost 40 different books this year. There will also be opportunities to get extra free comics and help out great community organizations. Donations of canned food and gently used books will get visitors extra free comics. You even get an extra free comic if you wear a costume. That all happens on Free Comic Book Day. First Saturday in May. This year it's May 6th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And of course, join me back here. Join me back here next Friday evening, I hope. I'm going to try real hard. You could tell this one's a little bit thrown together, but I'm going to try and keep it up Fridays at 7:30 with Last Call Live. And, of course, join us back here on YouTube Tuesday night at 6:30 for that thing that I don't have a slide for. BrainScan will be live on YouTube Tuesday at 6:30. We'll be giving you a tour of the store on the eve of New Comic Book Day and show off all those fantastic new comics. Yes. So much stuff going on. And I'd like to, first off, thank you all for joining us on Thank you for joining us on Last Call Live, broadcasting live from Studio G in Green Brain Comics, smack dab in the middle of beautiful East Downtown Dearborn. Last Call Live streams most Fridays live here at 7:30. Be sure to check out our other live streams and stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. On Twitter at Green Brain Comics. All the links in our shopping cart. All the links to our shopping cart website and Comic Hub are below in the comments. And remember that we are spreading the love of comic books and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985. Feed your brain at Green Brain Comics.